as we are approaching this new moon and the Chinese New Year, which is the year of the wood snake, I just want to offer you a little something to feel into, because even though it's a beginning of a new year, in year of the snake, and a new moon, the lead into it has been happening for a long time. And one way that I've been shown to work with this and process this is through the idea of our birthdays. So when we turn 1, we have lived for 365 days to become 1. And actually on our first birthday, we're 1 year and 1 day old. And so we have been building momentum to this moment. And we're in kind of like the final phases of shedding. That's what the snake serpent energy can really give us to work with, is that the element of what the snake has to do to survive, of shedding its skin. So we're shedding our past, shedding what no longer serves us, our thoughts, our beliefs, our patterns, our all of those things that we have observed in our lives that don't serve us anymore. We've been in this huge, I would say a good part of 2024 of going through that process. And what I find absolutely fascinating is, so that's on the 29th that we've got coming up, the new moon and the Chinese New Year of the snake. And on the 30th is when the planet Uranus goes direct. It's been in retrograde since the 1st of September, I believe. And Uranus is one of the outer planets. All the outer planets represent change in different ways. And I believe that with Uranus, it's quite a bit like the tower moment kind of energy of destructive, but settling sitting in the rubble and then rising. And Uranus in the Egyptian pantheon, through my favorite book that I talk about all the time, the Egyptian Shamanic Astrology, is connected to Wadjet, who is the serpent, the snake. She's one of the protectors of Egypt, known as one of the two ladies of Upper and Lower Egypt, these two feminine, motherly, protective energies, but fierce, like a snake, this energy that won't take any rubbish. And so since September until the 30th of January, the day after new moon and year of the snake, Uranus goes direct. So we have been sitting, this kind of confirms everything that I've been saying and feeling, is we've been sitting in that retrograde of that snake Wadjet aspect energy. So it has been this shedding process. So as we lead into this, look, we've had this planetary alignment as well, and Uranus was one of those. Everything in this, like for me, it's felt like yesterday I felt like a relief come over me, like, oh, I think there's something ready to release now, ready to, it just feels different. Like how I could say it is, a lot of that shedding I've been working on feels like it's coming to completion. And so just to give you that different perspective, because sometimes we have these dates as markers, but we have been doing the work for a long time, and those dates are the moment that we transition into something new that they were bringing us, not beginning the process of what all of this information out there might be sharing. So I just wanted to give you that perspective. I hope that helps. Let me know how you found that, if that resonates, if you've had any similar kind of experiences of this last few months being that way for you. Sending you lots of love.